What is going on, guys? Spencer Clays here. Today we're doing a very simple Minleon permanent light job, just about 80 feet, give or take. We are going to be starting out of this little garage here, just going up over here around the corner a tiny bit, and then just doing up here. So we might just do a T there, not sure yet, or if we're gonna just be able to do extensions. So we're just gonna be facing this one out. I already prepped the track that we're gonna need. Just spray painted these. You can see the back side. Front side looks much better. So kind of paint match there. Facing out, couldn't really figure out a good way to put these down, but face out here and then face down on the house. That's kind of what the client wanted, and I think it'll look really good. So we'll start putting these on and get to it. All right, so we'll get our lights set up though as well. So we have our controller, we have our power box. This is just a little 4-amp power supply. We're gonna be plugging in this there, and then let's see, let's find our 3. So we got our 3-prong. This goes, as you can see here, for 3-wire. It's a little cold, these things a little stick. Just gonna go in here. And then we'll probably end up putting this like up here, or we could even put it down there. This is just a temporary extension cord. The only power that was available is up there. So we're actually gonna put a little extension cord just right here. It's a little shed, so nothing too crazy, but we got our controller plugged in. We'll probably need a 10-15 foot extension. We should have all that somewhere else. Start with a 10-footer so we can start plugging some lights in. I like to always have the lights plugged in just when I'm working on them. We got some 10s. This is a 23-foot section, so we'll need 2 10s and then a couple more. We're gonna have just like a foot spacer right up here. So without further ado, let's plug these in and start bolting these on. So we're putting these right by this drip edge, and I actually really like how this works out. So we have like this little notch here, so we're actually able to slide this up underneath so we can put our little screws in here, and that's actually going to keep water out. So the water's just going to go down here. It's not going to get behind there at all. We're just going to cover up the lights here. It's going to look really good. All right, so we got our track laid here. Everything's looking good. Starting on we just had white to match the gutter. Just gonna go around here and then up to the top, but we got about 2-foot piece right here. We got a 25-foot section. We're gonna start over here. I'm just gonna kind of see what we need. If we even need a foot long here, if we can just do, just to connect the lights. Connect this, boom. So the lights would connect there. And then I'm gonna plug them in like so. So if we had this light here, even if we have it go all the way over there, it's not gonna reach. We're gonna need like a foot-long one. So I think I have every extension except a foot-long one. There's like a bunch of 2-footers. I have a ton of 5-footers. For some reason it slipped my mind to not order a 1-footer, but 2-footer will work just fine. For now, we'll just tuck it a bit, and yeah, should be good. So we'll take our little extendo here. I like darker extensions because they just kind of they're easier to hide and blend in. So always have a little bit of a gap between anything. Same with here. so we could put our cord right there. So this would normally go like that. So we could slide this up a bit. We want to actually probably have this like that. So then, like so, tuck this back behind there. And then we could go something like this. And then we'll put the covering on there. That actually wouldn't be too bad. Could try folding this back on itself. I'm not sure if that'll work, like so. That should be fine. We'll put a covering on it. Not even gonna see it. So time to do a corner. So all we gotta do, I usually have an angle grinder, and then these little shears are a nice little tool. You can just, they're really like 35 bucks on Amazon. But cool thing about these, you can adjust the angle, cut a 45, which is what we're gonna need here. So I like to just go, I'm a very visual guy. I don't really measure much. I'll just put this little thing right here, exactly where it's gonna be, right there. So we're gonna need to cut this angle back. So backwards, go like so. Like that. Check it. Want a tiny bit of a gap. So might have gone a little too long. You can try trimming it off, or sometimes I'll just take the angle grinder. I really like this angle, so might just trim. Like so. Make sure that's clean. And then for the other one, all you gotta do is just gonna go like so. And then just do the opposite. We don't have to measure this one out. These ones are gonna fit like that. See, like here, it's a little cold, so I like the angle grinder. Clean that up. Boom. Perfect corner. Get these up. So right there, like so. This little guy, I just use my fingers, kind of feel it out. I'm gonna take this off too, but I'll get this there first. Good to go. Wrapping up the peak here. Got this little bit of angle there. This one doesn't need as much. Just going in. That'll be just fine from the ground. So we'll put that in. Finish off. Make sure we put a cap on the end there. Look at that view. Just beautiful. Love getting outside, doing a little job. Get some finishing shots as we close out. Good day. Probably come back when it's a bit darker, but you can see the lights. Goes around the corner a tiny bit. Goes up to the peak. Securing it inside the little outer shed here. But yeah, love this custom color. I like it facing out here on the garage, and then the house looks awesome. Okay, so lights are all hooked up. Everything's good to go. I'm gonna show you guys quickly how to program these. So all you need to do, we're just gonna set up in direct mode. The client actually had to take off, so we'll probably just come back and do network mode with her. I'll make a separate video for that. But all we gotta do is, just go over to the Wi-Fi, go away, connect to the WEC. Obviously I already did that. And then we just go over to the Pixel Dancer app and just make sure we are in direct mode. So if it's not in direct mode, you can go set and then previously used WEC, and then make sure you're direct mode, and then you're good to go. So looking up the lights, just press off. Let's do like a fixed. We got a bunch of different presets. We could do, Earth Day for, Seahawks colors, Independence Day, Halloween, and then, obviously you could do like shift, go back to the color wheel. Let's say you didn't want red, you could change that out for green. And then if you want to take out that blue, and then you could just click the delete and then have it chase. There's a bunch of different functions. You could have it glow. Really cool stuff. Obviously turn on the brightness, speed, all that sort of stuff. Like I said, I'll make more videos on exactly the ins and outs of the app, but that's kind of the basics. Anyone can connect to it. Once you have the Pixel Dancer app, just put in direct mode, connect to the WEC, and then you can also set a schedule, close out the app, and good to go. So, yep, that's pretty much all you need to know there. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns, what you want to see in the next video. Take care. Have a great day. God bless. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to the Spencer Clay Show. That's all for now. See you in the next episode. Peace.